Peace forever and always. This is your brother, Talik Ibn Ra, and welcome once again to another edition of the Realities Temple on Earth. And yeah, I'm back again. Peace. I am the Angel Snuffing Up 7, your brother, and hopefully your friend, Talik Ibn Ra. What brings me to this subject is a reality series on MTV, MTV 2, I believe, that is called 15 and Pregnant. It's a reality series that focuses on the lives of these young women, these children, teenagers that have decided or became, I don't know whether it was on purpose or what chances are it was on purpose. If you involve yourself in sexual activities, it's done on purpose. But anyway, the result in such activity ends up in, or the result is pregnancy. So we have a series dedicated to the 15-year-old or less that are pregnant. What is mind-boggling to me is that something like this is entertainment for us, when we should be looking at it in a shameful manner. Here we are, we have our children, and we put them before the world to show that the people of the United States don't know how to parent their children. That's what you're saying. These young women, although they are surrounded by religion, and religion teaches moral conduct, and most religions teach that you should be a married person before engaging in sexual activity, they are surrounded by mosques on this corner and churches on that corner and synagogues everywhere. But yet, in all this religion and all this religious belief, because you say that we believe in God, if y'all believe in God like you say you do, and I'm very sure that the parents of these young women who are still children will tell you quickly they believe in God, but their belief must be weak or they fake, because how could the result be in I'm 15 and I'm pregnant? You did not sit and teach your daughter her value. So she found someone, some young man that said sweet little words in her ear and gave her some sense of value. Of course, he doesn't have any value either. He believes his value is to deflower the young woman and brag to his friends. That makes him great. So the result is these young women, 15 and pregnant. This message goes out to you young ladies, especially those young ladies who have not had children, and those young men who have not yet had children. I suggest to you that the movies, MTV, and all these media outlets make you believe that fornication and adultery, getting pregnant at a young age, is a wonderful, beautiful thing. But it is not. It is a struggle. It is serious business, because you have brought into the world another life. Not a puppy, not a doll. You brought into this world another life. You have no education. You have no parenting skills. what do you or what can you give this life? They have made it like to you, like this is entertainment, when this is serious business. So everything is fun and games. We see so much violence and we like to make this kind of sign with our fingers. Pow, pow, pow. Death is entertainment. Violence is entertainment. We really don't even know how to shed a tear. We surrounded by so much death, violence, and evil and wickedness. It's an everyday thing. We're conditioned so hard now, it don't mean nothing. If your parents, if your child, anyone in your family knew you should be killed, I should also feel your pain, but we don't. That's why a person can be murdered in the street and we forget the next few hours because it's an everyday thing. We're just happy that it's not us. And then even if it is us, we don't grieve like we used to. There's no real tears no more because we're conditioned to embrace violence and death. Why are you going to have a child at 15 and you can't do nothing for yourself? You're a child yourself. You have no parenting skills. It's wrong for you to believe or to bring into existence another life when you can't take care of your own life. You've nothing to offer. We think this is entertaining. What is entertaining about destroying another life before it can even get started? Because you were foolish. So, with this video, I want to take us out of that mentality. The child is here, but you don't have to make it a sad ending. Now, we need to do what we should have done before we got pregnant. We should embrace morality, not necessarily meaning religion, because clearly religion has failed us. We should embrace our own self-value. Now that the baby is here, now what should be on your mind is how to become a better person, and now how to become a better parent in order so that you can raise this life properly so this life don't repeat what you have done in error. Because you have been conditioned to embrace immoral behaviors, believing that these things are nothing but mere entertainment. Herpes is not entertainment. Ask somebody who contracted it. HIV is not entertainment. These are some of the consequences. Young woman, you probably experienced this, but when the young boy gets out between your legs and he don't want you no more and your emotions is hurt, that's not entertainment. That's real feelings deep inside of you. You hurting and painful. And because many of y'all are not smart, you do it over and over again till the sexual experience means nothing. It's just something to do, and you keep bringing into life more children. And since you, young woman, are not loved, you cannot properly love that new life that you bring into being. And that young man, because it is nothing but entertainment, and he's been taught the more women he conquers, the better man he becomes. Then it's nothing but entertainment for him also. MTV should have programming whereas it teaches your mind, uplifts your mind, and teach you how to become a parent and a better person. So when you do involve yourself in sexual activity or just life itself, you find your value. But you're ignorant, and most ignorant people involve themselves in sexual activity, liquor, and drugs, because you don't think worth a damn. So that's your only outlet. You have no value. You have no goals. You don't believe that you can achieve nothing. So you turn to drugs, excessive sex, liquor, things of that nature. Look at all the poor, down and out people. That's all they think about. Sex, liquor, drugs, entertainment on television. You should strive to be better, young woman. And the beginning is now. Don't continue to bring yourself down. Being 15 is pregnant is very, very serious. You've got another life in your hand. And you should strive to make life better for that being better than what has happened to you and me. This is your brother Talik Ibn Ra. Think about what I'm saying. Jot down your comments. This was and is the Reality's Temple on Earth.